Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Thursday morning, it is the 7th day of June. There is not a cloud in the sky. 10 minutes till 4 o'clock in the morning. Temperature 69. Dew point is 66. That dew point is going to be edging up over the next couple of days as the temperature continues to edge up. I think today could be the hottest day of the week so far. We'll talk about the return of those hit or miss afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Random they will be, but they will be around this weekend, and I had to adjust the rain chances up just a little bit. We'll look at here and the Gulf Coast beaches. And speaking of the Gulf, we'll start to look at the tropics, and there's some hints from some of the models that something may be going on later on next week. Let's get into it here. There will be a little front in the state today. It's not going to matter. It's going to be a hot day today, maybe a couple of showers down on the coast, but I think this will be the hottest day of the week with high temperatures in the low to mid 90s, and dew points will be in the mid 60s today, but the dew points are going to get higher and higher. Blue on this map is good, but notice how the yellows and the greens come back as the dew points get into the upper 60s and eventually into the low 70s. So we're looking at 94 today, mostly sunny and hot. Tonight slowed down to about 70 with weak light winds, northeast at 4 to 8 miles per hour today. Tomorrow, hot and humid. High temperatures will be in the low to mid 90s, but the heat index will be close to 100 tomorrow. And then those random scattered hit or miss storms will start to pop up on the radar on Saturday and become a little bit more numerous as we get into Sunday. In fact, by Sunday, I've got the rain chances up to about 50%. Still, not every town will get wet. And I think that will continue on Monday. Rather numerous, a generous supply of showers and storms. In fact, I think that pattern goes on not just Sunday and Monday, but I think even on Tuesday, the showers and storms will be rather numerous, and that'll continue. That trend will continue later on next week as we get back into the soup, back into the humidity. 20% chance of a shower or less on Friday, but a little better chance, 40% Saturday, 50-50 chance Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. High temperatures are going to be hot every day. The nights are warmer, and the humidity will be very high right on through the period. Now, notice on the European, I want to point out something late next week. It shows the temperatures down a few degrees, and I think that's because of the increase in shower activity. So they're going to be scattered to numerous showers around. Beach forecast for the beaches from Gulf Shores to Panama City. Not a bad forecast. High temperatures mostly in the mid-80s. Rain chances about 30% Friday, a little bit better at 40% Saturday and Sunday. That's pretty typical for this time of the year. Water temperature now 82. Out in the Pacific, they're already into the A storm off of Mexico, and another system right behind it is going to be developing. Meanwhile, though, on the Atlantic side, the Atlantic, the Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico are quiet at the moment, but we are going to be watching over the next few days the Western Caribbean for possible development. It's an area to watch, and, we'll be watching that area and in the Gulf of Mexico next week. And then the European likes an area just off the North Carolina coast for possible development as well. So we'll continue to monitor the tropics as we go through the next few days. I would mention that the GFS model and the Canadian model are hinting at something developing in the Gulf of Mexico next week. In fact, I decided not to show you those maps because I'm not quite on board with it yet, but it has my interest. We'll continue to watch it. Live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg and Jay. And Emily will be back, I think, tomorrow. And another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m. Your forecast, whenever you want it, twice an hour across the dial on 8 radio stations. That's the Blue Water family of stations. I'll see you later. It's going to be a hot one today. Stay hydrated. See you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.